So many amazing games were revealed at E3 2019 and many of them have a Mac version. So without further ado, here are the top 20 Mac games of E3 2019. Number 20, we have Hellpoint. This is a dark sci-fi action RPG. Apparently, it is set after a huge quantum catalysm, which is why the world has gone to turmoil. Anything that was once alive has gone crazy here, losing their memories and bodies and merging with alternate versions of themselves from a parallel universe. It sounds rather creepy, doesn't it? You'll play as a nameless character who wakes up in a space station. It looks to have a very in-depth combat system. It will also have a crafting and customization system, different weapons and powers to choose, and there are lots of unique enemies that you'll come across. It will also support split-screen co-op and player versus player on all platforms. Hellpoint is releasing in late 2019. Number 19 is Psychonauts II. Yep, the second game in the series here is coming to Mac. Psychonauts 2 is a third-person platform game which is similar in terms of the gameplay to the first one. The story will take place after the conclusion of Psychonauts in the Rhombus Ruin. If you played that previous game, players will control Raz, who has powerful abilities such as telekinesis, pyrogenesis, I don't even know what that means, levitation, and you can transport yourself into the minds of others. I don't really know much else about this game right now. I didn't even play the first one, but apparently they aim to improve on what was already great in the previous games. Psychonauts 2 is coming sometime in 2020. Number 18, we have The Sims 4 Island Living Expansion. This is the newest expansion to The Sims 4. It's called Island Living, and it's all about leaving the modern world and enjoying a laid-back lifestyle. So players can travel to a place called Sulani and can explore, swim, build sandcastles, catch fish, meet mermaids, engage in local culture, and so on. It's very impressive that The Sims 4 is still receiving expansion packs, as this game is now 5 years old. Awesome. The Sims 4 Island Living is releasing this month, June 21st. Number 17 is Spiritfarer. Here we have a management game that explores dying. You play as a character called Stella, who is a ferry master to the deceased, otherwise known as a Spiritfarer. You can build a boat here, explore the world around you, befriend and care for spirits, and then you can release them into the afterlife. It's a really weird concept, but it sounds very interesting in my eyes. It also features hand-drawn art and animation, the ability to build and manage and improve your own ferry, and you can farm, mine, fish, harvest, and so on. There are lots of possibilities on offer here, it seems. Spiritfarer is coming to Mac sometime in 2020. Number 16, we have Genesis Noir. I don't really know how this game plays yet, because not much has been shared online yet, but it's an interactive adventure game that focuses on exploration, tactical interactions, and generative art. Take what you want from that, right? The game will allow you to wander around 3D starscapes and 2D vignettes and collect and solve puzzles and play with particles around you. I think the gameplay might offer you different ways to play. For instance, it can be a third-person perspective, a side-scroller, a top-down game, a point-and-click, etc. It's a creative game from what I see so far. Genesis Noir has no official release date for Mac yet. Number 15 is Knights and Bikes. Another adventure game is what you're looking at here. This one is set on a fictional British island in the late 1980s. The game's story will feature two friends who are out on the search for mysteries and treasure. Players can solve puzzles and face enemies using strange abilities. For instance, you can use frisbees or water balloons. How bizarre. You can also explore the island on foot or by bicycle, and you can upgrade your bike as you progress through the story. It's a game that would have been well suited to Apple Arcade, in my opinion. Anyways, it does just look like a great indie gem to get your hands on. Knights and Bikes has no official release date yet for Mac. Number 14, we have Wasteland 3. Wasteland 3 is coming to Mac, according to the game's Fig funding page, at least. But if we go off what we already know, the previous two games were available for Mac, so I'm more than confident that this one is coming. Wasteland 3 is a party-based role-playing game that shows deep reactivity, replayability, and strategic combat. You can play this game alone, in single player, or in multiplayer. I don't know much else about the game yet, unfortunately. Wasteland 3 is set to arrive in spring 2020. Number 13 is Star Renegades. If you didn't know, this game is made by the people who created Halcyon 6. This time we are looking at a new tactical roguelite RPG. It is set in a rebellion against an evil empire. You will take control of a squad of rebels and you will need to fight back against a very strict empire. I really love the game's art style. It is extremely colourful, but also represents classic games. And it is going to be very, very gory, as you can see. It also features equipment, upgrades for your squad, combos, unlockable characters, procedurally generated missions, evolving enemies, and much more. Star Renegades is coming to Mac in early 2020. Number 12, we have El Hijo. El Hijo is a non-violent stealth game. You'll play as a 6-year-old, otherwise known as El Hijo, and you must escape from a monastery. To escape, you'll be hiding in the shadows or baskets, tubes, coffins, etc. But you can also use toys to distract enemies too. Puzzle solving is here, which will also play a vital part in the game. Not much else has been shared so far, and El Hijo has not even revealed when it is releasing this game. Number 11, we have Batian. If you're looking for a new platform game for your Mac, Batian might just be for you when it releases in 2020. It's an action-adventure puzzle platformer game. It promises to have very fluid action, a great colourful but dark art style, and replayability. You will have a magic bat along with you. The bat will light the way for you and can help you to get directions and solve puzzles. Batian looks to be very challenging, so you'll be dying over and over, but if you enjoy that type of punishing gameplay, then it's perfect for you. The game will also allow other players to join your party and help in the battles ahead. Batian is coming sometime in 2020. Number 10 is Empire of Sin. Here we have a new strategy game from Romero Games and Paradox Interactive. It is a XCOM-style strategy game that is set in 1920s Chicago. It's all about the criminal underworld prohibition era in Chicago. Players will need to very quickly learn how to hustle, charm, and intimidate your way to the top. So you'll be building an empire, defending and expanding your territory, and you can engage in brutal turn-based combat. The world is apparently going to be alive, so you can explore the vibrant streets and you can interact with a full cast of characters. Empire of Sun is coming to Mac in spring 2020. Number 9, we have Carrion. We have one of the weirdest games coming to Mac in 2020. Carrion plays in reverse. I don't know how that really works, and apparently you assume the role of a terrifying creature. You'll kill and consume everyone around you, and as you do, you'll grow and evolve. It all takes place in a facility that has imprisoned this incredibly strange creature, and the goal is to escape by whatever means you can. Carrion is going to be very violent, but it should be extremely challenging, as the people in the facility will use all their resources to stop you in your tracks. Number 8 is NeoCab. NeoCab is an upcoming sci-fi adventure game. You play as Lena, who is the last human driver for hire on the streets of Los Ojos. It's all about driving, meeting people, learning their stories, and trying to stay human. I don't really know how it plays yet, but it does look very engaging from what I've seen so far. NeoCab has no official release date yet. Number 7 is Mosaic. I'm really excited for this game. It follows a man who has no real sense of meaning for his life. So it shows the dark side of our modern lifestyle: overpopulation, social media addiction, loneliness, depression, etc. However, the game isn't just completely depressing all the time. A strange thing will happen to the main character when he commutes to work, changing everything he knows. From here, you have to decide what you're going to do next. Mosaic is coming sometime later this year in 2019. Number 6, we have Lucifer With Us. This is a new strategy puzzle game. It will ask you to solve mysteries by observing, making difficult decisions, and interacting with people and the environment around you. It's going to offer real mystery solving, so there will be no hidden plot twists, no QTEs, whatever that means, no stupid puzzles or mini-games, etc. You'll also have lots of tools to use at your disposal in order to find the truth for each mystery. Lucifer With Us has no official release date yet. Number 5 is Earthnight. Earthnight is a hand-drawn 2D platformer. It is very different, but at the same time it is clearly inspired by classic arcade games. It takes place in a procedurally generated dystopian future world. There are no humans on Earth, they have left to space, but the main characters decide to come back down and challenge the dragons that have taken over. Earthnight looks really fun, but also very confusing and just bizarre. You'll fight dragons, unlock powers, listen to great music, fight over 40 enemies, and fight over 50 unique dragons. Earthnight is coming summer 2019 for Mac. Number 4, we have Phoenix Point. This is a new strategy game from the creators of XCOM, and like that game, it has quite similar gameplay, so you can expect turn-based tactics and world-based strategy against an alien menace. And this time, the aliens can mutate living forms and can incorporate DNA from multiple species and then clone them into large numbers. This means, depending on how you play, the aliens can mutate and evolve accordingly. There will be very large boss battles, soldier development and customization, new weapons and equipment, destructible environments, and heaps of diverse missions. The game is expected to release for Mac in September 2019. Number 3 is Hollow Knight: Silksong. Hollow Knight is getting a sequel and it's titled Silksong, and it's coming to Mac. Team Cherry already confirmed a Mac release, saying it will be available at launch on our platform. So amazing. Silksong was actually planned to be a DLC for Hollow Knight, but they decided to make it into a whole new game on its own. I don't know much else about Silksong, but if we go off Hollow Knight, I reckon it will be a huge success on any platform. Number 2, we have The Pathless. Coming later to Mac in 2019, The Pathless will be available on the Epic Games launcher, but also a part of Apple Arcade. I don't know if the Epic Games version will support Mac, but Epic did showcase the game at E3 2019, so I thought I would just share it with you guys regardless. It's an adventure game by the creators of Abzu. You become a hunter who travels to an island that is cursed by a mysterious darkness. I'm very excited to play this game later in the year, that is for sure. Finally, number 1, we have Sky: Children of the Light. The creators of this game, known as That Game Company, showcased Sky at E3 2019 and revealed that it is going to be free to play when it launches in July. It is worth noting though that it will be available first on iPhone and iPad, with the Mac release coming very shortly after. It's an online social adventure game where up to 8 players can explore worlds together. You will have to restore the worlds by passing a light presence or whatever around to these worlds. It's a very social game, so you can meet and interact with other players and express yourself with customization options. I've been playing the beta version of this game on my Mac, and I have to say, it is outstanding and it's a very relaxing experience. You guys should love it if you're into social adventure games. Let's take a look at some E3 2019 games I predict will come to Mac. I strongly predict Aspyr Media are working on a Mac version of Borderlands 3, seeing as how they brought us Borderlands the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, and coming soon, the HD update. I think the possibilities of Borderlands 3 on Mac is highly probable. Next, I anticipate Feral Interactive may bring us LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Why? Well, because they've ported many LEGO games to our platform in the past. The potential is definitely there. And last is Dying Light 2. This one's Mac possibility is less than the others, but if you remember, Techland did bring us the first game 1 year after it released on other platforms, so I hope they bring us Dying Light 2, but who knows. So, what games are you most excited to play on your Mac, and why? So many amazing games are coming to macOS from E3 2019, and I'm very much looking forward to playing them. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos about Mac games. Anyway, thanks for watching.